Hello. There we go. So I'm sweating like a bastard because of this EHDCP shit that the PS4 has. Fucking hell! I forgot to re-enable it after watching some YouTube. Anyway, that's not why I started making a video. Though I should make a video on that because it's bollocks. But this is what I wanted to bring to people's attention, because we actually found, well, I found, the Super Kids Racing Fan Club. We like Super Kids Racing. This exists, and I'm gonna go join it. And I thought I'd want to share this life-changing moment. There's an event. What's the event? Super Kids Racing Tournament on the 31st of July. I hate Treyarch is hosting. I like this guy. I am going. I won't auto start, but I do want to know when this is happening. And it's going to take 2 hours, so that'll be a fun video. Community wall. My cat's dead. Right, so I'm just going to ask them, what do you like about Super Kids Racing? Oh, we got an Allah Akbar, the war cry of every 13-year-old who doesn't get enough attention. This guy's cat's died. He has my condolences for that. But this guy's a dog, so maybe he can replace him. Did you guys know that innocent Israeli children are kidnapped and turned into child soldiers by the Iranian armed forces every day? What? Anyone want to play with me? I'm pretty sure this game isn't multiplayer. I'm like 90% sure it's not multiplayer. Speaking of which, I think we should play some more of this. So this has no online play, so I don't know what the fuck they're on about. Unless it had online play? That's challenge 2. Menu controls suck ass. Let's unlock Kids Highway Racing, which is probably gonna be fucking dreadful. I like the music in this. It's probably not original, but the red diamonds are apparently for these cars? What? Why do you have two currencies for different cars? Now this is called the Goose LRG. So I am tempted to get the Goose, but it doesn't look like it's the best car. It would be nice if it told you what the speed was and whatever. I'll go for this, I think. I'm going to see if anybody gets back to me on that board. I want to know what people like about this game. I hope it don't get brushed under all the stupid Israel fucking conspiracy theories. I mean, I do like that they encourage political debate there, but anyway, moving on. I hope none of them see my video on this game, because I'm not exactly generous to it, from what I remember. I guess I am generous enough, but not enough for a bunch of 10-year-olds. For some reason, 10-year-olds have an obsession with Israeli, anti-Israeli or pro-Israeli conspiracies. I don't know why. It's a weird topic to talk about, is why I didn't want to talk about it in that video where I was going to buy that Islamic fun game and it turned out to be anti-Zionist propaganda, which, you know, is kind of off-putting for a fun little game for kids about Islamic fun. But yeah, it's one of those topics where people who have no idea what the fuck they're talking about tend to speak the most on it. Ha! Twat! And people who are quite educated tend to either have quite well educated opinions that just sort of get drowned out by stupidity, or they just don't want to say anything because they know that they don't know exactly what to say, and in the end it's just emotional or stupid people who say the most stuff, which is why I just don't. That's why I just see it as a can of worms, to be honest, because you do not. I like how you have to keep driving forward. I'm player. Fucking hell. Shall we see if we got any replies in our new community of friends? We have friends, everyone, in the Super Kids fan club. Oh. No, nobody got back. Well, that's shit. Alright, shall we do Kids Desert Drift? I don't know why when you unlock a stage it encourages you to go to another stage to unlock that. What's Horror Van? Okay. Dragon Van. Fire Van. See, you can't actually do anything to see the van properly. Tiger Van. Yes. That's the van I want. I don't care what its stats are, I want a pink van with flowers on it. Don't tell my new friends that at the fan club, they'll probably think I'm like gay or something. Gay is bad in circles of 10-year-olds. Actually, I don't give a fuck. I learned at a young age not to try and win the approval of homophobes because they tend to just be really shit people in all aspects, really. Like, they just tend to be cravenous little wankers with no brain. From what I gather, you don't actually have to drive on the track, you can just drive on the dirt and it doesn't affect anything. I don't know if it actually affects anything if you win or not. Oh, that's the horror van. No, it's not. That's something else. I fucked that guy's car up. You see, I'm pressing the camera button, but it's not doing anything. Fucking people. Wow, this map is very generous with the coins. Look at how many coins I got in this one map. Jesus Christ. There's the van from Jurassic Park. Fuck off, Jurassic wank. See, I can be witty as well. Fuck off. That's what everyone on Facebook used to call me when I used to say things to get them mad. They used to be like, I don't have time for witty people. It's like, you seriously think I'm witty? You've been deprived of wit your whole life. Then. Jesus. I did, at one point, have several people on Facebook who didn't really like me after a point because I kind of objected to what they posted and I wasn't exactly silent or subtle about that. They had children and they were posting rather exploitative images of their own children. Without, I don't think, they didn't even realise what they were doing, but I knew what they were doing. And I was saying you can't post images like that. But they didn't take any of it in. I was nice about it and diplomatic, but I got sick of hearing about the bloody babies. That it just really annoyed me, to be honest. And I'm so sick of hearing about babies. And I'd always give a witty response, and by witty I mean something I perceive to be wit. I'm not egotistical enough to believe that I am actually witty. I'm the opposite of it. I'm more like blunt. Yeah, I'm having the sumo truck. But yeah, the thing that kind of finished it with those people, or at least one of them, the funniest incident, was when she was celebrating that her child had had his first poo, and he put, "Oh, he's had his first poo. Look at this card, Jesus." And I was like, "Yep, I'm doing my chicken fried rice, thank you." And oh, that was it. I actually quoted Friends with that one. I was like, "And I'm done with the chicken fried rice." And she's like, "Oh my god, why you got to be so negative?" I was like, "You're right. I should jump for joy whenever anybody in the house takes a shit like you." I can't even see. I thought maybe this would have a camera, but no. I know not what I do. I'm a big blue blob. Please forgive me. Fucking twat. Just die, please. Out of the way. I have no control. I can't see. If you are reading this, I can't see you. If you are not reading this, I can't see you. So yeah, it's why I don't get along with certain people on Facebook. They just baffle me. I've found that a lot of people, I was going to say young people, but I've seen old people do it as well, like middle-aged, even old people do it. Using children as like dolls. Like they see the child as a doll that they can dress up and parade in front of people, not really thinking, oh, actually, wait, my little baby is actually a human, and it might grow up one day and have images of itself naked online, which is what these moms did, thinking it was a good idea. I should probably say that it is not a good fucking idea to put revealing images of your own fucking children online, because it's unpleasant, uncomfortable, and gross as fuck. I'm sorry, I'm just distracted by that fucking weather effect. I think that was snow, but it was just coming down like a waterfall. But yeah, that was a big problem for me at one point in my life. There's all these fucking young mums posting pictures of their kids. Like, one of them was like immediately after the baby was born, and it had the umbilical cord. The umbilical cord hadn't even been cut, or it had just been cut, I couldn't tell. But it was just laid out all bloody on a table, and he took a picture of it. Fucking hell. And I was eating a yogurt when I was looking at it. I was like, I just put the yogurt in the bin. No, I'll put it to one side and add it later, but you know, dramatic effect, I put the yogurt in the bin. But yeah, that poor baby never... It had its photo taken before it was held by another person, and that's sad, really. It's even more sad that the first picture ever taken of it was it covered in blood and naked. Again, pretty damn sad. I know that people do like birth videos and stuff, but birth videos are kind of intimate, to be shared between a couple of people. These were shared with like 1,000 people, maybe more. And part of me did want... I did several times say quite seriously, without addressing anyone personally, I said, you should really bloody think about how many people you have on your friends list. How many of those people you actually know. How many of those people know other people. And how many of those could be untrustworthy. Nobody actually responded. Look, there's that weather effect again. It looks like fucking shit. But yeah, it actually got quite a lot of people agreeing with me, but none of them were the people I was aiming for, and I hope that they saw it, because I didn't actually see any images of that nature again. So, bearing in mind, these came up on my wall, and it was not pleasant to have this randomly pop up on your wall when you're eating a yogurt. But no, in all seriousness, in this fucking day and age, with all the bullshit, it's you feel uncomfortable because it being on your screen could come back to bite you in the arse. And this just came up on my wall. It was in between like pictures of cats and fucking birds and other shit that I randomly follow, and then there was that. I don't actually follow cat videos. I went through the traffic lights then, that was nice. Can I drive down into the valley? Whee! I think that is one of the big problems with Facebook, is that I'm out of the map now. I'm off the track, off the race course, and now I'm just driving around in the white tundra below. This is a game on PS4, by the way, that you can buy with real money. So, yeah, a lot of the people on my Facebook were in my high school class. None of them really like me that much. Look at where I am on the map. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm going on a tangent about Facebook. There's just so much to talk about whilst I explore this landscape, really. It's like Lost Planet, except not as boring. But I had a lot of people on Facebook who didn't like me to begin with, and 5 years ago was kind of a test to see which of those could stump me. Interestingly enough, not all of them hate me. Some of them actually started to like me when I was a bit more outgoing with my views on shit and whatever else, and others really didn't like me for it. And the moral of this sad story is fuck people you went to high school with, basically, because you don't need them. I'm not even on the radar anymore. How quaint! So I spent like 2 minutes. We're wandering through the snow. We're wombling through the snow. But yeah, I'm just going through. This truck, by the way, whoever designed it looks like shit. Not gonna lie, it's not got a texture on it. It's got a seam down the middle, like it's a bootleg toy that was made with a really shitty, cheap plastic mould. In fact, that's what it looks like. It looks like a rubber truck for a baby to play with. That's what it looks like. I should send this bit of the video to Sony so they can put it in their next This Is PlayStation trailer thing that they do. You know, where they show off all the best games like God of War, Unknown City, Uncharted 4, The Last of Us, this. They can just put it all together in one nice slideshow. Shit. A shit show. Now there is a ramp, and I think that I can go up the ramp and drive off the edge of the map. And I'm gonna give it a shot, because at this point I fucking hate myself enough to do it. So let's just do it, yeah? Yeah, let's do it. I like how it has a 60th second before it goes back to 1 again. Meaning that it's actually a minute and a second in a minute. Fucking hell. Oh, I can. This is pretty damn close to being big rigs over the road racing, actually. Not gonna lie, it actually is, because I'm going vertically up a hill. Oh, what the fuck. Humans made this and put it on PlayStation 4. That's a disturbing thought, but it's there. Now I'm going really slow, but I am making progress here. And there we go. Now, can I fall out the map? Because if I can, this will be the second YFT game where I fell out the map. There's that shit weather effect. What's happened? I'm going at 1,000 miles per hour. Holy shit. This is Big Riggs' spiritual successor. Oh shit. 25,000 miles per hour in the void. That's why this truck is so shit looking. It's a void ship. And it gives off nothing. Like this game. And it wasn't a truck. It was a void ship. Designed for traversing the void at 25,000 miles per hour. There's no light, no dark, no up, no down. There's just the void. I've not got my finger on the accelerator now, but I'm still going. It's not changed. You know what? I take back what I said. People didn't make this game. Dogs made this game. Fucking hell. You know what? I've just realised the map looks like some sort of xenomorph queen. Like, the top part's its head, and it's got like two little stubby arms. I don't know what that bit under its head is. I guess it's some growth coming out of its back. And it's also got a big ant butt. But it is a xenomorph queen of some sort. Oh my god, there's heat coming off it. It's overheating. It can't take it. The truck cannot take this amount of pressure. Oh god, is it going to blow? I want to keep watching. I want to know what happens to the truck. Just testing what all the buttons do. I'm not pressing square because I think that'll put me back on the track and I don't really want that. Not yet. So, if any of you know anyone who's an Xbox fanboy, and you get into an argument, and it's like, oh, Xbox has this and PlayStation has this, this game will win that argument. You'll say, yeah, but do you have kids racing game, whatever it's called, I don't know. Do you have that? And they're like, no, we got fucking Forza, mate. It's like, this game doesn't have fucking microtransactions. It has void exploration. And I'll go, oh, I'm fucking jelly now, aren't I, fam? Look at this. Is that a tyre texture inside the truck? It's a fucking tyre texture. The only texture and it's wrong. You see, I know this isn't going anywhere, but I just want to see how much more fucked up it can get. It's turned to jelly. The truck has turned to jelly. I have no words for how fucked this is. I'm gonna have to make another video on this, aren't I? Another follow-up video of this fucking shit. Whoa, shit. I'm glad I pressed it now, look at that. Right, I think I'm done with that level. Okay, so I was just saving my recording, and I actually found something very interesting out. Apparently, they've released loads more games on Steam, and some of them actually look way better than the ones they've released on the PS4. If I know that doesn't sound like I'm saying much there, but it's true. Kids Super Racing, this one is. But yeah, they've released quite a lot of shit on here. On Steam, rather. That Stein Astro XV. That's a police car. We're having a police car. Like, ladies and gents. You know what? I'm actually gonna let's have some fun, yeah? Let's go on every map and see if we can drive off into the void. That's my new challenge. And you can't in this one because we've locked it off, and that's rather smart. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh Jesus, what the fuck is this supposed to even be? Nice putting the mesh together, you dumb shit. Look at this. Somebody made this. Wait, hold the fuck. Hold the fuck. I'm not bothered about winning the race, to be honest. Fuck the race. I'm more bothered about escaping this universe. Oh god, this police car looks like fucking shit. I'm bouncing all over the place. I'm free! I got out the game, everyone, I'm free! Freedom! Wait, is that part of the track? It's part of the track. Do I cheat now? I'm gonna cheat. Now, I don't know how that tournament's going to work that they were talking about. I imagine it's not going to happen, but that would be interesting. I'm going to see... What the fuck's that blue thing? Is that meant to be a building? But yeah, I'm going to join the tournament. I'm going to find out. Oh, I'm still 5th place, apparently. I'll hold on, I'm going to reverse. Excuse me. What the fuck? Okay. I fucking leapfrogged over them. Okay. Whee! Oh, this isn't GTA 5. You can't roll over. Honestly, games doing that was one of the greatest pieces of innovation of this console generation, I'd say. Although I think you could do that on PS3 in some PS3 games, but seriously, that whole your car's on its roof and you're fucked thing of last gen was not fun. I used to hate that a lot. Can I play the siren? Oh. I got out the map. I'm free. Freedom! We should make a contest out of how many maps can you fuck up just by leaving them. I pass through the tree, because of course I do. Why didn't they put the wire meshes all around the map? They didn't even try, did they, with the map wire meshing? Because the wire mesh segment would keep me out, but it doesn't even do a good job of it. I'm really going to have to re-amend my review of this game. Because I had no idea it was this fucking badly made. Right, come on, let's do it. Let's escape the map and plunge into the void. No, fuck off hills. Over the hills and far away. This game is about to fuck up today. I'm going to drive towards the crash UFO site. Whee! Oh, there's the corners of the map. Now, is it possible to hit the bottom of the sandbox, of the skybox? Now, this one doesn't go at 25,000 miles per hour. It caps at 130, which is kind of interesting. I'm not actually falling now. Because I'm free. Free falling. Right, fuck that. I'll finish the race legit, and then I'll get to keep my coins and my little diamonds. My god, diamonds! But yeah, I'll get to keep them. And then I can unlock the other stages. I think the reason why that bumpy thing happens, I can see like creases in the road, and I wonder if it's not connected properly. I mean, that's a theory, by the way. That is 100% theory, but it's not a bad educated guess looking at how the wire mesh was handled. I would not be surprised if this road wasn't put together properly. I mean, I would go back over and get a road, but I'd rather fucking not. Man. You see, I didn't really do a full review on this. But in all honesty, this is just a mess. Like, I had no idea it gets this bad later on. I gave a rough impression, but this is Kids Snow World 2. Electric Boogaloo. Electric Boogity. Right. See, I just need some feeder playing over this, and I've got a masterpiece game. I've got WRC all over again. WRC looked way better than this, though. Ironically, it's a fucking generation ago and it looked way better than this. Why do all the other characters look like fart clouds on this map? Where there were clear, distinct blobs before. Fuck off. Fuck y'all. Oh, he's stuck now. Permanently. He's fucked. Fucked his shit up. Yeah, he's stuck. Not coming back. What are these blob things? Oh, those are trees. Of course they're trees. You know what? I take back all the nice shit I said about this game. Look at that. Look at the fold in the sky. This is the stupidest thing. Amazingly, this thing's top speed is only 50. Even though it's a speedy car. A speed class car. Wait, I have not been playing this for 10 minutes. This race. Does it just keep counting time as soon as you put the fucking game in? Yeah, it does. What? Because the time displaying on there is the time, roughly, that's on my Elgato, telling me how long I've been recording this. You can't be fucking serious. I don't have words. Oh man, I'm gonna have to do a review of this one, aren't I? Shit. I like the little exhaust on it. It's nice. Look at that. Fuck me. Look at that floating house. I take it back. PS1 games look better than this. Because they didn't have that shit. Jesus Christ. Somebody thought this was fit for PlayStation Store. Someone actually took one look at this and said, yeah, PlayStation Store material. And the sad fucking reality of things is we are now in the age of no shame, and that means that this game is acceptable. And what baffles me is that games like Time Splitters HD or even Time Splitters 4 are deemed like not commercial enough. And then shit like this is released every fucking week. And people buy it. And it's like, why wouldn't you just risk it if you were a big publisher? You know, like, if you got a good game, just sell it. Sell good games. Because this shit is going to clog up. This shit will take over. It's happening. I tell you. PlayStation 5 will be a Steam 2.0. Xbox One won't be much better because this game's apparently on Xbox One from what I read on that recruitment video. They make games for Xbox One, so I'm guessing that means that this shit, or Unknown City, or Horse Racing at least. I'm stuck. I like how, if you look, that's how the map probably looked on the asset page, right? And then the other screenshots are how it looks in the fucking game. Masterful. Fucking masterful. Now, what I want to know is how easy is it to fall out? What's that guy got in his thing? He died. And he died. So long, everyone. Oh, that's nice. It's like a nice sunset to die in front of. This is going to be like Dear Esther. I'm going to throw myself off the aerial and plunge into the abyss. I haven't played Dear Esther in years. I love that game in college. I have to admit, the older I've got, it's not as good now, admittedly. Like, it was like a life-changing game for me the first time I played it, and now it's just good, but... Oh, this game doesn't allow... This map actually has a fucking failsafe to stop you from plunging into the abyss. But I'm gonna find a way around it. Your pretense at quality control. I will find a way around it. This must have been at the start when they gave some semblance of a fuck about the maps. People just fucking driving off the edge of the boundaries. Oh, there's that guy in his little Donald Trump mobile. I think that's what that's meant to be. It's like Donald Trump's hair in it. At the back. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We can actually go that way. Nope, invisible walls. We've actually got invisible walls. Oh, you see invisible walls there. So they actually put the effort in there. I like this black textureless fucking bridge. It's got a bit of texture, admittedly. A little bit. Black squarey things. The black bits that fell off. Now what happens if I drive into the river? Let's find out. I end up on the bridge. So they actually bothered with this part of the game to put fail-safes in case idiots like me keep trying to drive off the edge of the world. But they didn't with later stages. The later stages just gradually get worse. Actually, no, to be fair, that stage, the last stage is, from what I remember, not too bad. Ha ha ha! Look at his little Squidward face. I want that one. I want that one. Okay, let me just... See, it keeps saying press triangle for camera, but triangle doesn't change anything. Why am I going up against real cars in this fucking thing? It's got pink wheels. It's got pink wheels! Brilliant. Absolutely fucking brilliant. YFT Studios. YFT Studios. But those are the only sponsors. Guys, right? You can put my show on this as a sponsor. I know that sounds like a very generous offer, and you don't even have to credit me or anything. You don't have to give me any money, or anything, right? You can put me on the sponsor thing. Like, you've actually got more than one fucking sponsor. Because right now it looks a bit sad. Fuck off! Things are hard enough for me, mate. I'm a kid in a cart that I made myself. That my drunk dad made. Out of an old doormat and granddad's wheelchair. I don't need this shit. And my little sister's wheelchair that was a Hello Kitty. What are those diamonds? It looks like Jigalags trying to store order. What's that white glowy thing? Oh, that's me. Oh wait, I mean the white glowy thing behind me. I thought that was part of it. Fuck off! Why does he have his lights on? What the fuck? So you can't actually... You see, this is the most well-made map in the whole fucking game. but the draw distance is shit. You see, normally in a competent game, they'd actually make it so that being on the outer track would actually damage your speed. But in this game, nah, it's fine. I'm curious, what happens if I press square now? Oh, I just got back. I thought maybe it might jump me ahead, because knowing this game, anything's possible. Literally anything's possible. I flew into space before. I think this map is a pre-built Unity asset map, and that's why the skybox is nice. I mean, I know that a lot of the clipping issues still happen, but I think that's how the game's rendered, because I found the horror map for the horror setting for the medieval village in Unknown City. And the map looked really good on the asset page because the lighting was correct and it was properly rendered. And in the game it looks like shit. So I think they do that a lot. They get asset maps that look good and then fuck them up with the bad rendering. Okay then. I don't know when my microphone stopped working at my last recording. Okay, that's usually the first thing to go, the microphone, which is a bit of a piss take to be honest, because I have no idea it's happening. But I was actually looking at their Steam page again once I processed the last video, and one of their games involves a disembodied arrow shooting at balloons. A bow and arrow set, rather, sorry. A disembodied bow and arrow set shooting at balloons. And I think they charge like $5 for that. It's like that game, Apple Shooter, I think it's called. That Flash game. Except you don't even get to shoot anyone in the balls, so really, what is the point? I hate it when there's a bow and arrow in a game and you can't even shoot somebody in the balls. Like, seriously, people. Like, when you make a bow and arrow game, like, make your little mind map thing. And on the mind map, have a little thing, a little annotation with the word balls next to it, because that's what you need to be able to shoot people in the gonads and watch them like writhe around on the floor a little bit, flopping like a fish. Otherwise, what's the point, really? The silver trees make it actually look like Jiggle-Laggers just tried to invade the place but gave up after like 2 or 3 things transformed. Realising that it's a load of shit. Which I don't blame him, because I've realised it's a load of shit. Oh Jesus, I know I slammed into them. One question I have to ask myself is, do I want to unlock all the cars in the game? And then the answer to that is fucking no. I'm on lap 3, rank 1. I somehow missed a map. Have I? I couldn't tell you. You know, they also made a Formula 1 game, and I kind of want to see that, because Formula 1 games are fucking boring and they're expertly made, so I want to see how they shit that formula up. No pun intended. I do like the fact that my skid things are all over the place and they've stayed in the game. That's kind of cool. Assuming they are actually, you know, from this game and not just texture on the road. like that hillside, even though it's like shit. I like hillsides. I like knowing there's a distance around me, to be honest. I used to go hill walking a lot. And I can still do it, I just don't really want to leave the house anymore. But I used to look at hills all the time from a distance like that and just used to take it in. There's a place that I know of where you can actually see the whole of my city. Just the entire city for miles and miles. Right up until the horizon. It's amazing, I love it. There's a digger thing. Why do we have diggers? I don't know. But, there are some views that you can't ever get without going far out and just walking up a big enough hill. And I kind of miss that at times, but then I don't. I could go and do that one actually really easily. It's not so much about the height of the hill either, it's like what's in front of it. And what's stopping you from seeing further on into the horizon, until it actually is the horizon itself. Oh, thank fuck, I'm on 4 out of 5. I don't know what was wrong with that man on that screen. He looked like he had problems. I think there was a man on there with a purple t-shirt. I'm actually going faster off-road than I was on the road, which is a bit wrong. I usually stick to the road just out of instinct nowadays, but I miss Toka Race Driver when you could just smash the car to fuck. That was funny, that. Is that church? It's like I've got ADHD. Stuff keeps catching my eye. But yeah, I miss... You could like have it so that the car wheel fell off and stuff like that, and then you could just drive it right up to the guy and be like, I don't think this car's working out for me, mate. And then be like, you fucking wanker. You're like, yeah, I know. You just have a big grin on your face because you know otherwise that you actually did purposely total the car. Should have called it Total Race Driver because you total fucking car. So I'm tired, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's just focus on the race. So, I was going to add a segue there to another conversation with myself, but I can't think of anything else to say. I've almost done. Where's the line where the race ends? I don't know, it's somewhere in there. Fucking hell. So this is the last lap. Okay. If I can be honest, YFT Studios, this game's bollocks. I wish I could be a bit more diplomatic than that. Is that Bigfoot in the hills? It is Bigfoot in the hills. But this game is bollocks. Why am I ranked 6 now? What? How the fuck? I was ranked 1. Why am I ranked 6 now? Oh, this is bollocks. Ah, you fuck up. Right, I am pressing the fucking triangle button to try and change the camera, and it's not doing anything at all. Maybe I have to hold it? No? I'm rank 10 now. I've gone from rank 1 to rank 6 to rank 10. I haven't even seen another car. You can buy this for £7 on PlayStation 4 if you like what you see. And I'd highly recommend it because it's a very well made game. The best way that I can finish this off is by checking on my new friends at the fan club. We like Super Kids Racing. What do you like about Super Kids Racing? And they never got back to me. I guess they're still having a think on that. I'm going to the upcoming event. I'm going to have to try and remember that's happening because I'll probably care about something else. 31st of July. I will probably care about other things at that point. But I will try to remember it's 2 hours. And I will try to record and maybe even stream the event. I'll see. I mean, I can't promise jack shit, I'm afraid. But I will try to make it my first streamed event. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Do you think? Maybe? I don't know. It's oh, wait and see, eh?